Yo, what is going on YouTube? What's going on everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today, man? So today we're diving into some Ram Jam Black Betty. Now, Black Betty, this song, I've heard that chorus before. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, balam, right? I've heard that. It's been put in a movie. I want to say it was even put in like a silly kung fu movie that I watched years ago. But it looks like when I looked it up, there's two versions. There is the radio edit version that I'm sure is the one I've heard, even though I'm not sure if I've ever heard the full song. But then there's an album version that's about a minute and a half longer, and I 100% haven't heard this version before. So we're gonna dive in and check out this version, the album version. I saw there was a video too, so I have never seen the video. If you guys want me to check out the video at some point, I'd be happy to do that. But I want to see the album version, seeing that it's got about a minute and a half longer, and just see what's going on. Almost a 4-minute song of Ram Jam Black Betty right here, man. So let's dive in and check this out, see what's going on here. I noticed when I pulled it up to find out if there was an album version, because I've kind of trained myself to do that before I forget about it. I saw that it was actually from another artist originally, Leadbelly, which I don't have any reactions to Leadbelly on the channel, but there is another song I do know from Leadbelly. Well, don't know, I know the title name, and I know it from another artist as well, and that's one that Nirvana had covered. Was that Where Did You Sleep Last Night? Maybe that's the one that was from Leadbelly, but I'm not sure. So I can't wait. At some point, I'm getting into Leadbelly. I'm diving in, and I'm seeing what's going on that side of the world, man. Today, we got Ram Jam Black Betty album version. Let's waste no time, man. Let's hop in here. Before we do that, you know, guys, I got to ask you, man, if you're enjoying the content I put out on a regular basis, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description, man. Subscribing's free. It helps me out a ton. Thank you, guys, if you're hitting that button, man. I really appreciate that. Let's dive in and see what's up. Here we go. That really is some mean guitar being played already.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb. Black Betty had a child. Bam lamb, the damn thing gone wild. Bam lamb, she said a word not of mine. Bam lamb, the damn thing gone blind. Bam lamb, I said, oh, Black Betty, bam lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb.
Cymbal crashes.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb. She really gets me high. Bam lamb, you know that's no lie. Bam lamb, she's so rock steady. Bam lamb, and she's always ready. Bam lamb, whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb. Get it.
Off to the races. Right back in the groove. I love the drum shine.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. She's from Birmingham, bam-a-lam, way down in Alabama. Bam-a-lam, well, she's shaking that thing. Bam-a-lam, boy, she makes me sing. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam.
There it is. So Black Betty, all right. So with barely knowing anything about the song, I definitely didn't know what it was talking about. So right here, it sounds like Black Betty. I mean, she's shaking that thing. She's making him sing, man. This girl, she's got him flexing, got him wanting the goods. Okay, he wants the goods that Black Betty has to offer. Okay, and Black Betty, she had a kid. It sounds like the little thing went wild. This kid was wild, but regardless of the kind of the chaos and the commotion sounding Black Betty, or surrounding Black Betty, whether that be commotion, that be rumors, whatever, when he sees her out there doing her thing, it doesn't matter. They're all distractions. All right, he wants Black Betty. Girl, go on, make me sing. He's pretty much saying. So Black Betty right there. We got the full version right here, man. I love when artists and groups let the drummers shine, man. Let the drummers shine sometimes. Put them out the box. Put the basses out the box to let them shine, man. You got a little bit of drum action going on here, man. A little bit of solo action. I love that stuff. The guitars are funky on this thing. They're really hitting a good rhythm, man. Pulls you right in. His singing is good, too, on this one. I love the up-tempo midsection through this song. So very dope. Good song to get into, really fun, really crazy. It's a really crazy jam. Let's learn a little bit about the history on this one, but enjoy this one, man. Let me know if the video needs to be dived into. All right, appreciate it, man. All right, so as we were discussing earlier, we got Black Betty right here from Lead Belly, from Negro Sinful Songs, okay? In 1939, man, we going back in time. We are going back in time. So cool. So cool, man. So you got Black Betty right here is a 20th century African-American work song often credited to Huddy Leadbelly Ledbetter as the author, though the earliest recordings are not by him. Some sources say it is one of Leadbelly's many adaptations of earlier folk material. There are numerous recorded versions, including a cappella and folk. The song was eventually, with modified lyrics, remade as a rock song by the American band Ram Jam in 1977. Subsequent recordings, including hits by Tom Jones and Spiderbait, retain the structure of this version. Ram Jams, I assume, right there. So it says it changes the lyrics. I wonder what exactly they had to change. I mean, considering you're talking about a work song, you know, I could assume some of the words that might have been used. So let's go ahead and read some of this meaning and origin. The origin and meaning of the lyrics are subject to debate. Historically, the Black Betty of the title may refer to the nickname given to a number of objects: a bottle of whiskey, a whip, a penitentiary transfer wagon. Okay? Okay. So now I'm thinking a woman who's doing these things, but it's saying, hey, it could have been an object as well, referred to as the Black Betty. David Hackett Fisher, in his book, states that Black Betty was a common term for a bottle of whiskey in the borderlands between northern England and southern Scotland. It later became a euphemism in the backcountry areas of the eastern United States. In January 1736, Benjamin Franklin published the Drinker's Dictionary in Pennsylvania Gazette, offering 228 roundabout phrases for being drunk. One of those phrases is, "He's kissed Black Betty." All right, so there is some historical meaning, context behind the terminology of Black Betty being one of the things is alcohol right there. Okay, you've been kissed by Black Betty, man. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Maybe I'm gonna kiss Black Betty tonight, guys. No, I don't drink a lot, but if I do, I want to refer to it as Black Betty. Okay, I kissed Black Betty tonight. Black Betty is not another Frankie, nor yet a two-timing woman that a man can moan his blues about. She is a whip that was and is used in some southern prisons. A convict on the Darrington State Farm in Texas where, by the way, whipping has been practically discontinued, laughed at Black Betty and mimicked her conversation in the following song. And that was from in 1934, a book describing the origins of Black Betty being a whip. Okay, so you've got other things going on right here, talking about folk songs in American history. They say, as late as the 1960s, a vehicle that carried men to prison was known as Black Betty, though the same name may have also been used for the whip that was often laid on the prisoner's back. Bam, bam, lamb. Man, okay. All right, so we are having some serious context put to this thing. Now, regardless of the origins of it, I think it's important for me to say how I feel, which is just my opinion, and music is subjective, so it's all based off our own opinions. Nothing is concrete unless you are so set in your ways that you feel it can only be seen that way. With this song, I would say that it can literally be taken. Ram Jam, when they converted this song and they made their own tradition of this song, or their own version, they could say, this is what it means to me. You can argue that, but it doesn't matter, right? It's just gone in the wind, man, because what matters is what you feel when you listen to it, or what you feel when you make the music. So Black Betty, I would assume if I asked Ram Jam that it would probably be about a woman, but that's just an assumption. To me, it is about a woman, but I like learning the history. I like learning the history to see that the origins of this song could have been talking about the wagon, could have been talking about a whip, could have been talking about a bottle. That's so cool. I didn't know all these different terms that Black Betty had been used for in the history of the world. Very, very interesting, right? So it gives you just more ideas to float around in your head when you hear this and say, dang, this really could be talking about something much different than I originally thought it was. For me, I thought it was a woman. But today I see that it could be a lot of different things. And that's awesome to know, man. So with the Ram Jam version, man, let's see if we get any kind of wording about this at all from the band. I'd be interested to know. All right, so right here, I do not see that they, at least on the wiki, that they kind of given their idea on what the song meant to them, but here it is. The song was used in the movie Kung Pao Enter the Fist. This was the movie I was thinking about. There was a hero and a villain fighting, and they played it. I guess the master called himself Master Betty, so that's why they used it. So very cool. I enjoyed diving into the history on this one, man. Something I wouldn't have ever known, but it's like, the more you know, right? And I know more now, man. So very cool. I hope you guys maybe learned something as well, or maybe you already knew. All right, thank you guys for tuning in here today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed my reaction. Let me know if there's more I should be diving into when it comes to this song as well. Thank you guys, man. If you are enjoying the content I put out on a daily basis, please consider becoming a member here on my YouTube or Patreon for as little as $3. It's an amazing way to help me support the channel if you guys are enjoying. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out that descriptions, man. With that being said, I'm gone. I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Peace.